Today I'm going to talk about strength training. The reason why strength training is at the core of everything we do on the training side of this program, its benefits, and why I believe everybody should get involved with the training and with strength training in general. So if you have been training so far and you've been putting your work in, you've been submitting your workout logs, fantastic. This is really going to bolster the thought process behind what we're doing. And if you've been on the sidelines, if you've been kind of thinking about it, if you're new to strength training and you're wondering why do we do strength training and not, let's say, cardio, this video is going to explain the method to the madness, why strength training is paramount to a healthy and fit body for the rest of your life. So first off, as the name suggests, it makes you stronger, and not just stronger to lift more weight in a workout, but stronger for everyday life, picking up the kids or the grandkids, or just being more functional, everyday life, up and down stairs, in and out of cars, the regular things that you do, you're going to be stronger or more capable to do if you train the body to be stronger. It also makes you stronger if there was a sport that you played, tennis, badminton, swimming, anything that you like to get involved in that excites you, or you like playing either individually or as part of a team. Being stronger makes you better able to perform in your chosen sport or in your chosen activity. And being stronger and being able to perform better at an activity or an event or a sport will in turn get you fitter. So it's a great way of combining two modalities of exercise. Another fantastic thing about strength training is it boosts your metabolism. So having muscle tissue that's active, and we're not talking big bulky muscle tissue, just regular muscles that do regular jobs, but if those are stronger and if they're asked to do a lot more, they're more metabolically active even at rest, so it gives you a very useful boost to metabolism. And in terms of energy or like the challenge on the body, of course, when you're doing a strength training activity, it's challenging for the body. But 2, maybe 3 days afterwards, in the recovery period, the body is still churning out energy. So it's a fantastic thing for the metabolism to have strength training throughout your week. Now, as you'll be very well aware, 99% of the progress that you're going to see in your body is going to come from your nutrition. Nutritional practices, your relationship with food, and your control. However, when you have all of that with your nutrition focused and dialed in, and you're doing strength training as well, your body will start to look great as it reshapes. The nutrition will get you down dress sizes, it'll get you down inches, but with strength training on top of all that, you're going to look stronger and fitter, leaner, even more athletic as you reshape the body. One key benefit to strength training as we get older is it decreases the likelihood of falls. Being stronger means that you're able to control your body better. It means that you have better balance, better core control, better coordination. So as we get older, it's imperative that we have some form of strength training and we're getting used to the way our body moves and the way we can control our body through space. Tying in with that, strength training itself reduces the risk of injury. It improves the strength of your muscles, it improves the range of motion at your joint, it improves your flexibility and your mobility. You combine all of this, you're very less likely to pull a muscle, to roll an ankle. If you've got a strong core and you've got a strong posterior chain, you're less likely to suffer from low back injuries. So strength training makes the body very durable, very robust, and it's a great thing to have in the present and, like I said, for the future. Strength training can be fantastic for the heart. Now, cardiovascular training, as the name would suggest, is great for the heart, but strength training as well can really lower your blood pressure. It strengthens the heart, it strengthens the blood vessels, it can have a positive impact on cholesterol. And studies have shown bodies that have a greater level of muscle tissue have a much improved blood sugar management. Studies have shown for people who partake in regular strength training and a well-rounded strength-based activity are much less likely to develop diabetes. One thing about strength training that's not just physical is psychologically, it can make you much more confident. It can really boost your self-image, your self-esteem, because it's very nice to think that you're doing something for yourself that's improving the body, that's challenged the body, that's making you stronger. And then when you actually see the results, it can get you a really good boost of confidence, to think that your clothes are fitting better, that you're looking better in your favorite clothes, that your posture's improved, that you're carrying yourself well, or even feeling yourself, going through those daily tasks that we spoke about with a bit more ease, with a bit less pain in the body, being able to navigate, up and down stairs, in and out of cars, grabbing shopping or the kids, quicker, easier, more efficient. It's a fantastic feeling to have. Strength training is fantastic for bone health. When you're doing strength-based training, be it with dumbbells, be it with your body weight, be it with resistance bands, you're putting, acute stress on your bones and on your joints. This kind of stress over time will force the body to send nutrients, to ask the bones to be stronger, to recreate stronger cells. So it can be fantastic, as I said, in the short term to get stronger, but in the long term as well, having stronger bones can really offset some complications later in life. And now this one can be subjective, but your mood is so much better after a strength training session. You do get, the runner's high, but to get that, you might have to go over miles and miles and miles. But there's something really satisfying about a strength training workout. You're seeing obviously the progress, which is a nice boost, as I said, to your confidence and self-esteem. But the endorphins that you get after a strength-based training, where you actually challenge the body. You don't just show up and say, okay, I did a workout, but you kind of push a little bit out of your comfort zone. It makes you feel great. And it makes you feel great while you're doing the session and long after as well. You get a nice bit of a high from strength training sessions. And I know you'll agree with me, after a stressful day, if you do manage to carve out some time to do a workout, it can be a fantastic stress reducer. So obviously with all those benefits, it's clear why we do strength training. But there's another few reasons why we do it and why we suggest a lot of people do it. You will have seen my video on progress. With strength training, there are so many ways to progress it, and it's not just about lifting heavy weight. So to have all those avenues, you can find a very individual pursuit on how to get better that's going to really suit you. It's adaptable, you can use weights, you can use resistance bands, you could use home, you can use gym, you can do it outside. Anything that you can think of can be classed as resistance or strength-based training. It doesn't have to be miles and miles and miles on the road. So the effectiveness and the efficiency is why strength training really gets our vote in this program. So as you can see, strength training plays a pivotal role in someone's life. It plays a pivotal role in this program for the people who do partake in it. It decreases your likelihood for chronic disease. It improves the quality of life. It's going to improve the quality of life for the future. Less likelihood of injury, less likelihood of falls, just better being better mobile, better flexibility. So any one of these points is going to be a fantastic reason to include strength training in your week. Some of these reasons are going to be more motivating or more attractive to other people, but I'm sure, considering everything we spoke about in this video, there's going to be adequate reason for you to get started with these workouts. Start taking a workout log, start sending them in, start making some progress, and start to reap the benefits from including strength training in your life.